Are you and where are we?
My name is Eric Sheptock, and I'm a relatively well-known homeless advocate. Long story short, I was the subject of a major media frenzy in December of 2010,
Oh, wow.
and it was because of the fact that I use social media to advocate for the homeless. When I was interviewed by the Washington Post, I had 4,548 Facebook friends, and after the article came out on December 13th, I gained 600 plus friend requests in a single day, and I couldn't fill them all out because they stopped me at 5,000.
Oh, wow.
And then I had to begin a Facebook fan page, and so now I have two Facebook pages, one with 5,000 people, one with 1,200, and a fan page with almost 7,000 people on it. And in Twitter, I went from 840 followers on the day of the article to now having 1,450. But anyway, I'm very well known for my homeless advocacy and for using the social media to advocate for the homeless. But I actually am homeless myself, and I stay right here at the shelter called the Community for Creative Nonviolence, or CCNV, and it was begun by some Vietnam-era vets who renounced violence, thus the name. And but the way it was created was actually rather neat, because this building used to be the Federal City College, and it got shut down, and the college moved, and they had a name change. They're now the University of the District of Columbia. And anyway, this building sat vacant for a number of years, and it's a very big building. It's got the 3 floors above ground plus the basement, and about 700 homeless people per night were coming into this vacant building and squatting in here. And the feds came in to get them out, and then a guy named Mitch Snyder actually organized the homeless to protest against the feds, and then Mitch went on a hunger strike, and after 51 days, well, he almost died from it. And on the 51st day of his hunger strike, Ronald Reagan finally caved in and signed this building over to D.C. government and had it renovated and turned into a shelter. And the renovation was completed right around 1988, and it's been a shelter ever since for about 23 years. And Mitch and Ronald Reagan signed a covenant to keep this building as a shelter for 30 years until 2018.
Wow.
Now, as of 2018, which is kind of right around the corner, we're not sure what's going to happen, but knowing DC government and just based on what they've done at other shelters, I'm pretty sure they're going to use every tool they have at their disposal to try to shut it down in 2018. Now, I don't want to over-advocate for shelter. I mean, housing is the goal, so you don't want to over-advocate for shelter. You know, so if they can solve the homeless problem altogether by 2018, more power to them. But I seriously doubt they're going to do that, and so we are going to need to have some shelter. And DC has close to 7,000 homeless people, so about 1/5 of them stay in this building. This building holds 1,350 homeless people. And in DC, well, we count the homeless every year. In January 2007, we counted 5,757 homeless. In 2008, it was 6,280. No, excuse me. In 2008, it was 6,044. In 2009, it was 6,228, and then in 2010, it was 6,539. And the numbers for this year, 2011, haven't come out yet, but they'll come out next month. But it keeps going up, and the significant thing is that in September of 2008, the previous mayor, Adrian Fenty, a man, he created the Permanent Supportive Housing Program here in DC, and in spite of that program being created in September of 2008, the number of homeless